Hey, I'm Jackson Lansing.
I'm Colin Kelly.
And you're watching The Comic Vet.
Hello Comic Army, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this video finds you safe and well. Well, just about my own personal health, I'm still trying to get over a recent flu bug. It's been slowing me down for well over a month now. My cancer surgery is clearing up very well. The point where they took the skin graft is healed up nicely. The portion where the cancer is removed is healing up nicely. So in the next little bit, I'm hoping to have any bandages removed and just kind of back to normal life. Anyways, before we begin with my pull list, I'm going to ask you to make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed and get yourself a comment ready. I'm curious, is there any books that I missed this week, and do you agree with me for cover of the week? And make sure that you subscribe to Retro Rocket Comics across all their social media platforms. They are one hell of a great local comic shop. If you've never visited Retro Rocket Comics, they are located in Cambridge, Ontario. If you ever make it to Toronto, take the time to go visit Chris at Retro Rocket Comics. So I'm going to start this week like I normally do when it comes to a Spider title. This is the oversized Farewell to Zeb Wells. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 60. I went with a variant cover, no more John Romita Jr. And this gorgeous cover is a candidate for cover of the week. It belongs to Adam Hughes. And here we have Black Cat and MJ as Jackpot. And if you look right down here, there's Peter with the Spidey sense tingling. So yeah, here you see Black Cat and Jackpot lipping off to each other. But yeah, gorgeous cover, gorgeous cover. Adam Hughes really does do a great Black Cat. Up next is a title I think everyone should be reading when it comes to Marvel. This is pound for pound a great comic. This is Captain America. This is issue 14. Again, another candidate for cover of the week. It is fantastic. There you can see the holy trinity of Captain America, Thor, and the franchise, The Amazing Spider-Man. They're all on the cover. It is simply fantastic. But yes, love it. Captain America is a great read. Just to switch gears for a little bit, Chris tossed in the Zdarsky comic news. So I know this is normally sent out in an email, but this printed in Canada little comic leaflet. Well, this is it. The Zdarsky comic news with Eve of Instruction here on the cover, the next generation of X-Men that he's talking about, and some other stories. But yeah, pest control. Why we need to start killing robins again. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's switch over to the Independents and a book I've been reading for at least 58 issues. It's Spawn 358. Again, Todd McFarlane really has nothing to do with this book. At least the story and the artwork itself, because it's Booth and McConville that are at the helm for this. Nice cover. Nice cover. Not quite the standard that Spawn has been of late, let's be honest. There's been a lot of painted covers when it comes to Spawn, but this is a good one. The next book I'm going to show, the next two books I'm going to show, are books that are going to be designated for the Comic Army Box giveaway, which happens the first Wednesday of every month during Show Us What You Got, my personal live stream that kicks off at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on top of the books that are already in the Comic Army Box that's going to be given away, I've decided to throw in the 9th printing of Transformers issue number 1. So this is going in the Comic Army Box, this gorgeous cover featuring Optimus Prime, Ratchet, Starscream, and who I'm guessing is Thundercracker up here. It might be Skywarp, but it doesn't really have any colors that much. But yeah, Prime, Ratchet, Starscream, and I'm thinking that's Thundercracker that's there. So yeah, that's going in the Comic Army Box. And the fantastic issue number 1 of Robbie Reyes' Ghost Rider. So yeah, if you missed out on it, now is your opportunity. And to have the opportunity to win the Comic Army Box, all you have to do is become a channel member. There are 2 tiers with the join button down below for you to select from. Find the one that works best for you. Now it's time for Cover of the Week. Cover of the Week features the return of Swamp Thing. So excited for that. And not only that, they're teaming up Swamp Thing with one of the best villains in DC, Poison Ivy. This variant cover is done by the great Clayton Crane, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's Swamp Thing, Poison Ivy, Feral Trees, issue number 1. Now, I don't know if this is a one-shot or if this is something that's going to be a limited series of sorts, but there is no Swamp Thing right now. So the fact that I've got this, I'm happy about it. I do enjoy Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is often a book that I show during my pull list, but Swamp Thing has been absent from DC. So I'm glad to see that it's not just a black label, that it's just a normal comic book. So good for you, DC. DC's All In is now featuring Poison Ivy, Swamp Thing, Feral Trees. And it does look like it's a little bit of an oversized book. So can't wait to get into it. Again, cover of the week. That's it. That's all. It's a light comic week. Even though we had The Amazing Spider-Man, it is a light week. There's no Batman. What else can I say? No Wonder Woman either. But DC's kind of shifting gears with the Absolute world right now, let's be honest. So I believe next week we do have some big books coming. Saga comes to mind. And Absolute Superman, I believe, is dropping next week. So it might be a little bit more of a pricey week, let's be honest. But at this point, I want to say thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Again, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know, do you agree with me on the Crane Swamp Thing Poison Ivy book? Or is that Amazing Spider-Man by Adam Hughes your personal cover of the week? Or is there something I missed? Look forward to seeing your comments. I try to respond to every comment that gets left on my channel. Again, if you're interested in becoming a channel member and becoming a member of the Comic Army, there are 2 tiers for you to select from. All you have to do is hit that join button down below. And the first Wednesday of every month during Show Us What You Got, we'll have a giveaway. You just might be winning that particular giveaway featuring those 2 great books, along with Absolute Batman #1 and some other great books as well. So we see you again. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Take care.